Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's Jayyduty here. This is the most purposeful moment I have ever had in my life. I wake up, get straight to recording YouTube videos. I wake up and think about meaningful things. I wake up and I'm just automatically on my purpose. Now, I was a drifter at once, y'all. Bro, one thing about your spiritual journey, you're going to fall off of it. That's completely normal. Like, you're not going to stay the same forever, bro. You got to keep evolving. That's what life is all about, is just keep evolving. You got to keep transforming to this type of person you thought you would never be. I never thought I'd be on YouTube making thousands of videos. I never thought that. But guess what? I'm doing it now, being purposeful. Yeah, I do doom scroll, but not a lot. I don't doom scroll a lot. Actually, I hate doom scrolling. After 2 or 3 videos, I question to myself, yo, how long am I going to be scrolling for? And how is this benefiting me in any type of way? Jay, go do a video or imagine what you want in your life. So I literally get bored and be doing videos. Literally. Fellas, you have to get bored. If you want to get back on your purpose, get bored again. Stop doom scrolling social media and just get bored. Like literally, just be bored and ask yourself questions, because the more you ask yourself questions, the more you deepen that inner dialogue. You have a higher self. You have an inner consciousness that have all the answers. So when you say things like this, what is my purpose? Who am I? What am I supposed to do right now that will benefit the future? What am I supposed to do right now? Who am me? Who is as a character? When you start asking yourself that, fellas, you would get an answer back from your higher self. You have an inner dialogue. I don't like to jump into the spiritual concept that much. Is because, fellas, I'm in that type of flow of, I want to build something. I want to build resources. I do love spirituality. I do. I love hearing about deeper shit in the world, but it doesn't matter. I'm sorry. I know you're like, well, Jayyduty, what you mean it doesn't matter? Like, do you know aliens exist? I get, okay. What can we do about that information? How do we get you to retire that mama in the back? You want to be rich. You want to be wealthy. How can we get rich and wealthy? How? How is it going to move you to the next level? How is it going to make you more happier? How is it going to make you become more ambitious? I was a spiritual type of person too. I dig that rabbit hole just like you. I promise you I did. I promise you. And you know, when you dig that rabbit hole, you find out that it's really not a solution to it. You just do it because you're bored. Literally. You like to find out about spirituality because you're just bored. Try to find out how to put more money in your pocket. Don't get spiritual and be broke. Like, no, don't do that. Because I remember when I first started being spiritual, I quit my job. I should never done that. Stop listening to people on social media, bro. Because a lot of spiritual content creators, they be like, oh, I don't want to work for nobody. You know, working for somebody is a waste of time. But then they go back on social media talking about some guys, I'm broke. I do need some type of money. My Cash App is in the link of the bio. They be saying all a bunch of shit, right? That's because they don't want to put in the work. They think, oh, yeah, I could just sit here and imagine my life all I want. And yeah, it just come out the sky. No, you got to work for it. You got to go out here and do it. You got to get experiences and just talk about your experiences. Literally. You want to be an ambitious content creator. You want to be an ambitious spiritual person. Like, you still want to chase your dreams, even when you aware about what's going on inside the world. You don't want to get spiritual and then quit your job and go back broke. Because how you spiritual and broke? That doesn't make no sense. That's a worse combination. That's a bad combination. You can't be spiritual and broke. You cannot. If you broke and you spiritual, you're not spiritual. You're not connected with yourself. Because if you was connected with yourself, you would connect with money, because money is also spiritual. And money is the #1 resource that everybody need to have freedom. What do you mean you don't have freedom, but you spiritual? What are you connecting with? Well, Jayyduty, I'm connecting with God within myself. Okay, so put yourself out there and become more ambitious and just start your business now if you connecting with God. Get back on your purpose now if you connecting with God. That's what God wants from you. God wants you to connect back with your purpose. Literally. Focus on yourselves, dog. Don't get spiritual and be broke, bro. You can still be spiritual and working 9 to 5. You can still live a work and balanced life. A lot of people say, nah, you can't live a work balance life. You really can. You can't live that forever, though. Like, you're going to have to change some things up. But you got to stay dedicated to one platform. You got to stay dedicated to one thing that you implemented or you trying to do to this world. Like, you got to stay dedicated to one purpose, bro. A lot of people there start something, then give up. Oh man, I don't think this will work out because, I ain't getting no views, I ain't getting no subscribers, I ain't getting no recognition, I ain't getting no money. So I'm gonna just stop and just do something else. No, you gotta be dedicated. You gotta take risk others won't. You gotta keep going when others give up. And oh yeah, you gotta wait like at least 10 years for this shit to pop off. You gotta be dedicated, bro. You gotta be disciplined. Nigga, I'm sick right now. I'm still showing up. I got a bad headache. I'm still showing up. You know why? Because oh my God, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know, bro. Y'all don't know, bro. Y'all gonna see me rich and successful, and y'all gonna have a lot of questions, bro. Like, I'm already know. Y'all gonna have a lot of questions. Like, one day I'm gonna be live streaming. Y'all gonna be like, yo, Jayyduty, bro, how do you do this? How do you do this? How do you do this? It's just dedication. It's focus. The universe don't reward talented people. The universe reward people who have the audacity to show up for themselves, even when they don't feel like it. So, my nigga, you have to have the audacity. You gotta appear. You gotta keep showing up. You just gotta show your face. I don't care if you want to be in a motivational lane where you just make a lot of content, motivational content. Go ahead, do that. You in a self-improvement lane? Go ahead, do that. You in a spiritual lane? Go ahead, do that. Stay dedicated, stay delicate, stay focused. Keep your head down, stay focused. Don't focus on what you can't control. You can't control no female, you can't control the streets. The only thing you can control is your mental and your pockets. That's the only thing you can control. Focus on you until the focus is on you. Trust me. What you doing, it will pay off. You day trading, you started you a business, a skincare business, you started you a little small business. Trust me, that will pay off if you just stay dedicated, though. You got to stay dedicated, my nigga. You got to want it better than anybody else. You got to want it more than anybody else. You got to lose sleep. I go to sleep around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Not on purpose. It's because I actually want success. When you want success, you will lose sleep. You will lose eat. Like, you ain't gonna eat for real. You just so in love with being hungry for more. Like, you're not hungry physically, but you hungry spiritually. You just want to be successful. Fellas, that's all spirituality is about. It's about making more money. I promise you. You probably like, no, Jayyduty, money don't have everything to do with it. Yes, it does. Fellas, it does. Money have everything to do with your soul. You think it's just a piece of paper, but the way you view money is the reason why money will never attract to you. Because the way you view money like you don't deserve it. Once you feel worthy of having so much money, this is where you're going to do things towards money, and money will start flowing like magic. But you have to fall in love with making money. You have to build a relationship with making money. You have to save money. You got to fall in love with yourself. Like, do you want freedom? Do you want to retire your mom? Do you want to travel the world? Okay, so save. I was thinking about buying me a passport. You probably like, well, Jayyduty, where you going? Just for the future. Because I know I'm about to just get the fuck up out my mama house and live the best life ever. I know I am. I know I am. Y'all, I'm going to be rich, y'all. Like, I'm dead ass, y'all. I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be rich. There's no doubt in my head about that whole analogy. I'm going to be rich and successful. Literally. Like, I ain't going to lie. I ain't gonna say I'm lucky, but to have that type of lifestyle that I'm about to live, it's gonna look like I'm lucky. It's gonna look like it was overnight. It's gonna look like I manifested that in a snap of a finger. But it wasn't, y'all. Listen, dog, get on your purpose, my nigga. Focus on money. Go clock into a 9 to 5, get on your purpose, and just pursue it every single day. You probably like, well, Jayyduty, why do I gotta clock into a 9 to 5? Like, yeah, I know the money and stuff like that, but you don't think I can just make money off just social media? Yeah, you can. No, absolutely. You can make thousands of dollars off social media, right? But fellas, you want to do something that you hate, because doing something that you hate will motivate you to do something that you love. The reason why Jayyduty is so consistent on YouTube, because I hate my job. I hate my manager. So guess what? I gotta talk about topics. I gotta talk about things I experienced. I gotta talk about things that I know. So I can retire myself and my mom. I'm gonna be rich, y'all. Like, deadass, I'm gonna be rich. And fellas, the job that you're working at is temporarily. It's not gonna happen forever, fellas. Like, you're gonna only work there for a temporary time. If you got that type of motive, that type of thinking, that Jay, you only being here for a temporary time, you're not doing this forever. This is where, my nigga, you're gonna be so dedicated towards your purpose, because you know that, listen, I'm only doing this for a temporary time. So let me just get myself ready. Let me just become more ambitious. Let me just post videos because I'm only doing this for a temporary time. I'm not doing this forever. You're not doing this forever, fellas. You only doing it for a temporary time. So put yourself out there, man. Don't be afraid. You got to push past your fears, bro. You got to push. You got to push. You got to overcome your fears, y'all. Like, you got to push past your fears. Stop being scared. There's nothing to be scared about. You lose anything from chasing your dreams, except you gain everything. Wisdom, money, love, relationship, a better lifestyle, friendships. Like, you win everything. You start meeting friends who on the same type of thinking as you. Life is beautiful, guys. Life is beautiful. Don't let the hard moments discourage you, man. Let that shit power you up. Let that shit empower you to go after what you want. Anyways, man, I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.